We are raised to believe that milk is the ultimate superfood. From the time we are children, our mothers hand us a tall, cold glass of milk, promising us that it is the secret to growing taller, getting stronger, and building unbreakable bones. For decades, the dairy industry has pushed the narrative that cow's milk is an absolute necessity for human health, presenting it as an unbeatable source of complete nutrition. But what if I told you that this beloved daily habit might actually be a silent biological saboteur? If you are constantly struggling with painful cystic acne, waking up every morning with sinus congestion, or fighting a losing battle against stubborn belly fat, your daily glass of milk is highly likely the hidden culprit. Today, we are going to expose the shocking clinical science behind what modern factory milk is actually doing to your digestive system. Imagine your digestive system is like a highly advanced computer. Some software runs perfectly on one computer, but if you install that exact same software on a different machine, the entire system crashes and hangs. Milk is exactly like that crashing software for millions of adults. People are abandoning dairy in record numbers today because they are finally realizing that their chronic fatigue, sharp stomach pains, and skin issues are tied directly to that innocent-looking glass of white liquid. To understand why milk causes such severe bloating and discomfort, we have to look at the biology of how your body processes it. Milk contains a massive amount of a natural complex sugar called lactose. Think of a lactose molecule as a giant, heavy brick. Your body cannot simply absorb a giant brick directly into your bloodstream. It needs to be broken down. To do this, your digestive system employs a highly specialized worker enzyme called lactase. The sole job of this lactase worker is to take a biological hammer, smash that giant lactose brick into tiny, easily digestible pieces, and allow your body to use it for energy. When we are babies, our bodies employ an army of these lactase workers. However, here is the massive biological twist. As we age, a huge percentage of the human population experiences a massive worker strike. Our DNA literally signals these lactase enzymes to retire or go on an extended vacation. So, what happens when you drink a glass of milk, but the workers aren't there to break down the brick? That giant block of milk sugar just sits in your warm stomach and intestines. It doesn't digest. It ferments and rots. Imagine taking a sealed trash can full of food waste and leaving it out in the hot summer sun. It swells up, expands, and produces foul gases. That is exactly what is happening inside your gut. The fermentation process creates intense bloating, painful trapped gas, and those loud, weird rumbling noises in your stomach. If you drink milk and immediately feel like a balloon is inflating in your abdomen, your body is loudly telling you that your lactase workers have officially gone on strike. But the lack of digestive enzymes is only half the story. The milk our grandparents drank straight from a local grass-fed cow 60 years ago is biologically completely different from the milk sitting on grocery store shelves today. Cows are biologically designed to eat green, natural grass. However, to maximize profits, massive factory farms feed cows highly inflammatory diets packed with processed grains, gluten, and soy. When a cow eats a diet it wasn't biologically designed to digest, it develops severe internal inflammation. That chronic inflammation doesn't just stay in the cow. It is passed directly into the milk you drink. Clinical science links this inflammatory milk to rapid weight gain, severe stomach acidity, and chronic gut issues like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. If your digestion is always a wreck, you might be drinking the milk of a sick, inflamed animal. It gets much worse. To force cows to produce unnaturally massive quantities of milk, factory farms routinely inject them with synthetic growth hormones and oxytocin. These powerful hormones do not just magically disappear during processing. They end up right in your glass. Human biology operates on an incredibly delicate hormonal balance. When you introduce these foreign animal growth hormones into your system, they aggressively disrupt your own human insulin and growth hormone networks. This hormonal hijacking leads to three massive problems. First, it creates widespread hormonal imbalances, leaving your body utterly confused and stressed. Second, this hormonal chaos triggers your sebaceous glands to overproduce oil, leading to massive, painful cystic acne outbreaks along your jawline and face. Third, and most frighteningly, long-term exposure to these synthetic hormones is linked to serious, chronic diseases. In fact, the risks are so severe that many European countries have completely banned the use of these dairy hormones, yet they remain widely used in other parts of the world to maximize factory yields. Have you ever woken up with a completely blocked nose, a scratchy throat, and a chest full of mucus, assuming you just caught another cold? The truth is, you might not be sick at all. Research indicates that dairy products actively stimulate the overproduction of mucus in the human body. Many people who suffer from chronic sinus congestion, allergies, or respiratory issues have no idea that their daily dairy habit is physically inflaming their respiratory tract. For many of these individuals, simply cutting out milk causes their breathing issues and blocked noses to completely vanish on their own. Furthermore, you aren't even getting the nutritional benefits you think you are. Modern factory milk goes through extreme, aggressive processing methods known as ultra-pasteurization and homogenization. The milk is blasted with incredibly high heat so that it can sit on a supermarket shelf for weeks without spoiling. While this kills bad bacteria, it totally annihilates all the beneficial enzymes, natural vitamins, and good bacteria that originally made milk a healthy food. What you are left with is a dead, highly processed liquid that places a massive inflammatory burden on your immune system. At this point, you are probably asking the number one question everyone asks when they consider dropping dairy. But what about my bones? How will I ever get enough calcium without milk? This is the greatest marketing triumph of the dairy industry. The absolute truth is that milk is not the only, nor is it the best, source of calcium on the planet. Modern nutritional research confirms that a balanced diet provides far superior, more absorbable forms of calcium without the inflammatory side effects. Look to the ultimate pantry pharmacy superfoods. Dark green, leafy vegetables like spinach and broccoli are absolute powerhouses of bioavailable calcium. Broccoli contains sulforaphane, acting as a biological fire extinguisher for your body's inflammation, while spinach provides natural nitrates that pump oxygen into your aging muscles. You can also get incredible amounts of natural minerals from fruits and high-quality lean proteins. Remember, bone density isn't just about swallowing liquid calcium. It is heavily dependent on an active lifestyle, resistance training, and overall metabolic health. So, how do we fix this? It is time for you to become your own biological detective. We are going to implement a clinical biohack used by elite athletes and fitness experts worldwide to optimize their physical performance and eliminate inflammation. I want you to try a strict 4-week elimination test. For the next 28 days, you must completely remove all dairy from your diet. This means 0 glasses of milk, 0 yogurt, 0 cheese, and 0 butter. During these 4 weeks, pay close attention to the biological signals your body sends you. Watch as your stomach suddenly feels flat and light. Notice how the chronic gas, bloating, and embarrassing stomach noises completely disappear. Watch your skin clear up from angry red acne and feel the heavy brain fog lift, leaving you with sharper, cleaner energy than you have felt in years. Once the 4 weeks are up, you are going to perform a biological challenge. Drink just a half glass of regular cow's milk. If your stomach immediately cramps up, if the gas returns instantly, or your nose clogs up, your body is screaming a massive stop signal at you. Listen to your biology. If you love the taste and creamy texture of milk in your morning coffee or cereal, don't worry. We live in a golden age of healthy, plant-based alternatives that give you all the flavor with 0 rot and fermentation. Try almond milk, which you can easily make at home and is incredibly light and soothing on a sensitive digestive tract. Or pour a splash of oat milk, which offers a wonderfully creamy texture without the inflammatory hormones. Healing your gut isn't just about what you remove, it is about how you treat the machine. Walk to speed up digestion, drink plenty of water to flush out trapped toxins, and prioritize 7 to 8 hours of deep sleep so your body can repair its cells. Finally, manage your stress through simple gratitude to keep that belly fat storing cortisol hormone as low as possible. Milk isn't inherently evil, but modern factory dairy is highly likely the wrong software for your unique biological computer. Science has shown us the truth, but the final decision is in your hands. Stop blindly trusting the old superfood myths and start listening to your own body. If you are ready to take the 4-week dairy elimination challenge, type "I'm in the comments below. Take care of your gut, because your health is your greatest wealth. We will see you in the next video.